U.S. Bank helps us bring stories of athletes who inspire us.
Tonight we meet a Clayton Valley sophomore with a drive to dive. Molly Gray comes from an athletic family. Their support is helping Molly succeed on an international level. When the school day is done for Molly Gray, her life as an elite diver is just beginning. On this day, Molly's grandfather, Frank Alaco, drives the Clayton Valley sophomore 57 miles to the Avery Aquatic Center at Stanford University. On the way, Molly gets her homework done. She maintains a 4.17 GPA. At Stanford, Molly will practice for the next 2 hours. All this hard work has made Molly one of the very best young divers in the nation.
You know, sometimes I get a little overwhelmed because it's, you know, I go right from school right in the car, and then it's about an hour and 20-minute drive right here, and then I train for 2 hours. And then, you know, sometimes I'll try to go to the gym, so I'll go from practice and then to the gym. So I don't get home usually until like 9:30 or 10. So that's for me being at home. Like I leave for school at like 7 and then I get home at 10. So it's a long day, it's very overwhelming. It's a lot you have to sacrifice to be that good. So I've realized and I've learned, and, you know, I'm willing to give it up.
Hard thing for us is when you do drive her over, she's not talking to you, she's doing her work. You know, she's very committed to doing her homework, she's very committed to her schoolwork. She approaches that with the same effort that she does in her athletic life too.
Molly excels with both the springboard and platform dives. This past summer, Molly won the silver medal in the 1 meter competition at the World Games in Montreal, finishing second in the world in the 14 and 15 age group.
And a really great dive.
My greatest achievement definitely has been winning that silver medal at Junior Worlds. It was such a great moment. Like I went in Junior Worlds happy with the experience, ready for the opportunity, and it was so great to walk away with that silver medal. Really helped improve my confidence, and it's been so great ever since.
Molly comes from a family of competitive athletes. Grandpa Frank hurt his shoulder at Notre Dame, allowing Joe Montana to become the starter. Frank later coached the Northgate basketball team to a state title.
Lee for three. It's no good. Rebound taken. Time expires. They did it!
On that team was his son Frank Jr., who is Molly's uncle and the current head basketball coach at Clayton Valley. The past 2 seasons, Frank Jr. has won back-to-back NCS basketball titles, while Molly went on to win an NCS diving title.
So a lot of people would think it would be a lot of pressure for me, you know, being in a family that's so involved in sports, but they're actually so supportive. It's actually great. My grandpa is always mentoring me. He's always helping me out. He actually, for Junior Worlds, he researched about diving and put together a list of how to help me mentally. So it's really great to have someone to look up to and have as a mentor.
We are very competitive, but at the end of the day, we get the bigger picture that this is really all about developing the skills to succeed in life, you know, to deal with goal setting and deal with the adversity that you might face and bouncing back from that adversity.
Now Molly continues to work, spinning and flipping her way towards her ultimate goal, a spot on the 2028 U.S. Olympic team. Right now, Molly is aiming at matching her grandfather and uncle at winning a state title. Molly finished second last year as a freshman.
I think physically she's almost at the peak of her maturity that she could do women's hard dives. That's what we're working actually right now, to kind of get her to a pike list and get a few more dives on 10 meter. So she still needs to do a few new dives to learn, but you know, she's almost there.
Molly will likely be one of the top recruits in the nation when colleges are allowed to start talking with her this summer. All the hard work in the car keeping her grades up will ensure Molly will go to a top diving and academic school when she graduates in 2025.
It's a lot, you know, homework and stuff with the car, but Clayton Valley is a great school. They've been really accommodating with my schedule, with everything. My teachers are all super accommodating. They all really know about my situation and know the level of training at which I'm at.
With all the diving and driving, the anatomy of Molly Gray's success comes with the twists and turns of a mountain road or an acrobatic dive. With all of her dedication, Molly is making a splash on an international level.
She does a good one.
With all that homework in the car, Molly has a 4.17 GPA, twice of my average GPA when I was in high school.
I don't know how she does it. I would get so car sick.
Yeah, I think she's used to it after all this time, but she does a great job.
Thank you, Robert.